練習問題、リスニング第1部2。問題の形式はリスニング第1部1と同じです。では始めます。
Number 1. Hello?
Hello, this is David. Could I speak to Mike, please?
Hello, David. I'm sorry. He's gone to London for the weekend. His uncle lives there. I'll tell him you called when he gets back. Can I give him a message?
No, don't bother. I was just wondering if he wanted to play tennis on Sunday morning. I'll see him at school on Monday.
Question. What is Mike doing? Number 2.
Hi, Jane. How's the new part-time job at the bookstore going?
Not very well, to tell the truth. In fact, I'm thinking of quitting. The owner is really unfriendly, and he's always complaining about the work I do.
That's a shame. How about the pay?
Oh, the pay is fine, but it would need to be double to get me to keep on working there. Question. What does Jane think about her new job? Number 3.
Well, look at you. You look very nice.
And you're a mess.
Why are you dressed up? And why are you so angry?
You forgot again, didn't you? Today is my birthday, and you promised to take me out for an expensive meal.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be ready.
Question. Why is the woman angry? Number 4. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope you haven't been waiting too long.
Only nearly an hour? What on earth happened? Did you miss your train? You said you'd be here by 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry. I was just about to leave when a client called. I had to check some facts for him and then call him back.
Well, we'd better get going or we'll miss the start of the movie.
Question. Why was the woman late? Number 5. Hey, Bob. Are you going to the museum with Sarah on Saturday?
No, I'm not. We had a fight last week, and so she hasn't invited me. I'm just going to stay home.
Well, if you're not going there, would you like to go and see a movie with me?
Sure, Jenny, that would be great. There's a new movie that I really want to see.
Question. Why isn't Bob going to the museum with Sarah? Number 6.
Jane, I have a doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll miss the start of the meeting.
We could wait for you until 12 instead of starting at 10:30.
That would be great.
Then we'll do that. But I have to leave by 4 p.m. Question. What time will the meeting start? Number 7.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes. Can I leave my baggage here? I don't want to carry these heavy bags all day.
No, this is just the information desk. There are coin lockers next to track 5.
Thanks. I hope I can find an empty one. Question. What is the woman looking for? Number 8. I'm really sorry I'm late, Ken. I got caught in traffic. There was an accident on the highway.
Don't worry about it. I've only been waiting 5 minutes. I was late too.
Did you get caught in traffic too?
No, I took the train, but it was delayed because of the bad weather.
Question. Why was the woman late? Number 9. Excuse me, do you know what time the next bus for London leaves?
One just left 5 minutes ago. The next one is in another hour and a half.
Oh no. Well, do you know somewhere I can get a good cup of coffee while I'm waiting?
There's a nice place over there next to the phone booth.
Thank you. Question. What is the woman going to do? Number 10. Can you go to the store and pick up some things for me, Ben?
Sure, Mom. What do you want?
Some spaghetti sauce, cheese, and hamburger meat. You can buy some candy too if you want, but no sweets till after dinner.
Okay, Mom.
Question. Where will Ben go?
練習問題。リスニング第2部2。問題の形式はリスニング第2部1と同じです。では始めます。
Number 1. John wanted to study literature in college, but his father would not let him. Instead, he did as his father wanted and studied law. After college, he became a lawyer. He was good at his work, and the pay was good, but he did not enjoy it. After a few years, he went back to college, and this time he studied literature. Now he teaches English at a high school. The pay is not as good, but he likes his work much more. Question. What did John's father make him do? Number 2.
Michael is a very good swimmer. When he was a junior high school student, he won first prize in a school competition. When he was in high school, he won second prize in a national competition. He then took a first aid and life-saving course and went to Australia, where he is working as a lifeguard so that he can always be near the water.
Question. Why did Michael go to Australia? Number 3. One of the most famous British artists of the 20th century is L.S. Lowry. Lowry lived most of his life in the industrial city of Salford, next to Manchester. As a boy, Lowry did not do well at school, and he decided to study art. His first job was as an accountant, but later he began to paint the industrial scenes around him. Lowry's distinctive style is easily recognized. Art critics still argue about his value as a painter, but many ordinary people love his work. Question. What kind of pictures did L.S. Lowry paint? Number 4.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our visit to Stratford. Our next destination is Oxford, which we should reach at about 2:30. Before that, we will be stopping for lunch at a beautiful old pub. We will get there at around 12:15. After lunch, the coach will leave at 2 o'clock precisely. If you finish lunch early, I recommend that you walk down to the river. Please do not be late back for the coach, or we will not have time to see Oxford.
Question. At what time should people return to the coach? Number 5. One of the most famous film festivals in the world is the Cannes Film Festival. The very first one was planned in 1939. Unfortunately, the Second World War began and it had to be canceled. It was finally held after the war had ended. Since 1959, the festival has included a film market at which buyers from around the world can buy the right to show new films. The festival is also admired for the way it brings unknown films to the public. Question. Why was the first Cannes Film Festival canceled? Number 6.
Last year, Diana went on holiday to Malta, a tiny island halfway between Italy and Africa. Diana loved Malta, but she was amazed by one thing. A bottle of wine on the island cost less than a bottle of water. Malta has almost no water, so all drinking water has to be imported. Diana really enjoyed her holiday, especially the festivals held in each village on the weekends. She is hoping to return to the island for another holiday next year.
Question. What was Diana surprised by? Number 7. Portland, Oregon is a beautiful city, famous for its parks and gardens, but it is also famous for its transport system. One special feature of this is that people do not have to pay for buses in the central part of the city. In fact, the transport system is so cheap and efficient that more and more people use it rather than their own cars. Portland's system has allowed the city to cut greenhouse gas emissions to what they were before 1990. Question. What is one special feature of Portland? Number 8.
London has many famous museums, but one of the most popular is the Victoria and Albert Museum, usually called the V&A. The V&A is different from other museums because it focuses on applied arts, such things as pottery and furniture. It has a famous collection of traditional clothes that show how fashion has changed over time. It also has a unique collection of musical instruments. Most things in the museum were made for daily use.
Question. What is one thing people can see at the Victoria and Albert Museum? Number 9. My name is Nancy, and I'll be your guide for today's tour of the Swiss Clock Museum. First, we will visit the morning market where you can look for souvenirs. Then, we'll tour the clock museum until lunchtime. We will then go to a nearby restaurant for a traditional Swiss meal. I hope you enjoy your day with us. Question. Who is making this announcement? Number 10.
Good evening. Today, the police arrested a man suspected of taking money from old people by kidnapping their pets and pretending to find them, and then asking for a reward. They believe he may have made up to 3 million yen over the last year. The police are asking people to contact their local police office if they believe they have given money to this man.
Question. What is the news story about?